got big stage.
Okay, and the reason why I want to go over this video is because I've always wondered how do they go about studio process. Like even right now, I'm like, okay, the next time I go perform, how am I gonna perform different than everybody else? And I'm like, okay, Dre, you have zero as your alter ego. Why not pre-record your DJ or your songs that you're planning on performing, and then pretend as if you're talking to the producer of those tracks while you perform as interaction with the crowd. And I was like, that is smart as hell. I'm kind of mad I didn't think about that years ago. I'm surprised I didn't think about it during the New Year's when I performed. But we actually should go over that piece of content too. I think I should go over my New Year's performance video just to give myself a review, because I haven't done it yet. I glimmered over it. I knew what happened to some degree, but I think it's about time for me to go back to it and really dive into that space. But let's go over this. It's only 8 minutes long. It's probably going to be like an additional 15-minute, 20-minute video stream. So we'll see.
Coachella. We also got Stagecoach. Big stage. And these shows are going to be completely different. Even the sets we use are going to be complete.
And I really want to actually see a clip of T-Pain performing. My new place to perform is Coachella. My goal right now, it used to be BET award show, but BET's been falling off in that market. So right now it's Coachella. Coachella's been doing the thing for a minute, but I think I'm ready for Coachella level, not performance obviously, but Coachella level mindset. Like I really believe, strongly believe, like with my music and what I want to become, Coachella's my next big stage I really want to hit and perform.
Beat change?
Yeah.
On the half? You want to?
What you want to use?
Kendrick. You got one of them. Yeah.
I had to do it.
I gotta hear this.
I'm getting home later on, like I need not.
So this is how it is. Okay, so when I do this, what I do is I'll go through my DJ software. I think I can actually somewhat show you guys without having to really have it. So what he's doing is kind of what I do. So let's say I'm playing one of my songs, which I should have. I'm trying to think of what song that's not the song I'm thinking about right now. I guess I'm gonna play it. Big Booty. I spelled that wrong. I guess you could play this performance version. We'll play this one. So I will do this. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I will look at the BPM. So I'm like, okay, the BPM is around that range. So I would then go to whatever song I have that's in that range. Now, what he's asking for is like, okay, if it's not, well, maybe I could be wrong, but let's say if I wanted Mariah Carey, We Belong Together, which I don't think that's gonna work. Actually, this probably do better. Nerd by Fiasco. Nerd by. No, I'm so sorry. Everyone annoys by Nerds. Oh my god, why did I say that like the way I said it? So yeah, I will play it.
Oh, I'm gonna like this one.
And, you know,
This is one I'm gonna like.
because what I like about this DJ program, I can isolate the vocals in the beat.
Oh, what we're gonna do tonight, girl?
So if I took the vocals out, it would just be this. Let go. Again, brush your 7 digits, lock me in. Will you done?
Bitching about these other bitches, lock me in like
I'm your one and only, knock me in like
I'm the key that can open D. All these shots in the
the club, body feeling harmony. Music right, not okay. Niggas drop the stairs, like the price is right. I trade all the time here. Friends this, cut the body language dear friends. And this, that's a lot of gas on the street. Fuck it, let me put the cup down. Pull up to your side of town. Messes on the dash, like with that lingerie. I be there in the fast. Pull up to your door. And let me see that ass lean back, side to side. Lift the skin out just to get the biggest side. Bust some lines, some gushes on the crack inside like mini thunder, bouncing back like a rubber body wave, like a fade away. Oh yeah, yeah, she a jumper, lean back, side to side. Lift the skin out just to get the biggest side. Bust some lines, some gushes on the crack inside like mini thunder, bouncing back like a rubber body wave, like a fade away. Oh yeah, yeah, she a jumper. It'd be like that. So I'm going in for no reason. So it'd be like that for me. So you gotta understand like, oh, this is how I create it, and I have that recorded as I go over it on the performance scale. In cases like that, if I'm doing the performance version of it, I go over it to make sure it sounds right, and then I don't do the vocals, but like I cut in with the beat and then I fade it in and out. You get that just to some degree. I'm sorry, you get the just to some degree. I'm looking at the other screen. You get the just to some. That's the thing too. You also gotta hit certain parts at certain parts correctly. And if I go to DJ, you want to get even more effects.
What's up? I can know this all day like it ain't nothing.
Curious, how does this work? Do you usually
yeah,
ask K.T? No, you don't have to ask anybody to put their shit in the show. Like Beyonce didn't have to ask OT Genesis to put his shit in her show. Like it's just a show. It's like DJing your own show. It's like mixing.
The only thing, as far as I know, that you have to do is when you do this, whatever royalties that comes with that song gotta be paid for. But asking, no. Not unless you're about to like legitimately use that as your cover song and stream it. But as far as performance, it's fine. Just gotta pay. As far as I know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe T-Pain might say something different. But you have to pay for the royalty for when you're a certain level of artistry. When you're at a certain level of artistry, you gotta pay for the royalty, the performance royalty. But you're not really performing the song as most of the beat, so you can kind of get away with it. But some cases you do gotta pay something for it.
Mixing different songs that you like. Well, you don't have to like it, I guess. Mixing different songs with us is like songs that we like. We mix them into, all the shit that I do. You got to keep in mind, a lot of my songs are 10, 15 years old. We got to add some flair to them bitches. And people want to hear like the nostalgia and shit like that, and we will put that in there. But at the same time, we got to have something to freshen it up. The only reason that people say that my show is still good is not because of, oh, I get the nostalgia when I go there and I can hear Armstrong and shit like that. It's because you can hear Armstrong and still be freshened up with new shit. And
that's the thing about DJing, and that's why I like spinning the records I spin the way I spin my records. Because it's like, I don't get me wrong, I always like old school music, but one, I like new stuff. Two, to get a new feel off the old school vibe is like an orgasm. Or three, if you want to put me in fantasy land, blend two joints together. Give me the old school vibe and then mix it with the new school vibe or vice versa. You don't come in here and promote the way you promote on my goddamn stream. Yeah, message delete. What that? Whatever that BS spam call. Nah, I ain't here for that. All right, back to T-Pain.
keep the youth of the music and still keep the freshness of everything. So it's not just, hey, I'm T-Pain, my songs were dope fucking 10 years ago and I know they still dope. I get that, but also there are other dope songs that have happened since then, and I want to incorporate those into my shit too. Because keep in mind, I used to be a DJ too. I was DJ Pain before I was T-Pain. And a lot of people
Wow, I did not know that.
don't know that shit, that I was a DJ as well. So when me and Monte get together, we put our DJ brains together.
It's funny because there's a lot of artists that were something before they are now. In some cases, not even some people are not even artists. Like I believe Will Smith was a DJ. Yeah, Will Smith was a DJ before he became an artist. That was mind blowing. He was a DJ too. I mean, I'm a DJ as well, but it's a lot. It's a lot to really go down the rabbit hole with. But like, yeah, I mean, for me, it's, or from my understanding, I should say, it's like exploring different creatives, different talents. At the end of the day, a lot of people in those shoes just want a large enough fan base to then go perform and have fun doing their, shows, events, and working with X, Y, and Z people. But then, like I tell people, is stop, and this is what I used to tell models when I was working with models. I was like, yo, stop aiming for Nike. Stop aiming for Adidas. Stop aiming for Puma. Stop aiming for these big companies that don't care about you. Just like the artists, don't aim for the artists. Yes, I would like a feature with T-Pain. I would like a feature with Chris Brown. I like a feature with T.I. I would like a feature with Drake. I would like a feature with Kendrick. I would like a feature with Cole. I would like a feature with Nicki, Cardi, etc. Going down that list, I would like it, but I'm not going to aim for them. Why? Because they already are established. I'm not established. I need to work with people that are on the same level as me so we can all elevate to that level. But I ain't not established to be aiming these people. If I go, let's say hypothetically, if I'm going speaking about modeling, if I go to Nike, right, and I'm like, yo, I want to model for Nike. Nike is gonna look at me within the pool of another 1,000 other people that ask the same goddamn question, and is gonna randomly pick whomever to do a Nike commercial or Nike modeling for them. And even then, there's a good chance, I'm not saying they do this, but there's a good chance they're going to treat you like shit. So you want them to get your attention, you need to play the game reverse psychology. You need to up a small business and not make a rival with Nike, but up the small business and say, hey, I can do this for that business, I can do this for that business, I can do this for that business. When that happens, you're going to start putting on Nike's radar, because Nike's going to go, why is this person going viral? Why is this person so invested? Why is this person growing so rapid? Or where does this person come from? And they're going to look at your track record and be like, oh, you can elevate that business that goes from 10 to 10,000, then you could take us from $1 million to $100 million. Play the game smart, man. Play the game smart.
And we DJ the show instead of saying, let's just show people a bunch of T-Pain songs. And
I'm sorry, T-Pain. Sounds like he's in the room with me. No. I was gonna say before cutting the T-Pain video off. Oh boy, this is why I get tired. That not everybody's gonna work with you. Not everybody's gonna have that same mindset, which is perfectly fine. I had that same issue with the models I was working with. They don't have that mindset. That's why I was struggling as a photographer to some degree, working my way and building myself up to that level, because it's like I feed the idea or I feed the dream, but they're not eating off the dream. They're eating off reality. And reality telling them right now they can't make it. Or the only way they're going to make it is if they follow the track of everybody else, because they didn't see the other path laid out for them, or that could have laid out for them, because that's not a path that they heard from anybody else. That's how you got to think in trying to get into the marketing or trying to get up there to the #1 spot. You got to think the reverse psychology game. That's why I sit here and go, like, I have a song with Artless Visions. And I plan on having more songs with him. I plan on having more songs with my cousin. And I plan on having more songs with other people that I come across with. Why? Because I need to work with people within my level of surrounding. And my level doesn't mean like, oh, I'm level 1, I gotta be level 1 with somebody else too. It's more so like, if I'm level 1, if I'm level 5 or level 10, I should still work with level 1. I should still work with level 5. Or I can work with level 15. But on T-Pain's caliber, there's a level 75 to 80 to 99. I can't work with him. I'm too far below. I gotta work within the The circle I got, roughly speaking, 10 below, 10 up. Roughly speaking. And then there may be the luck off chance I get to work with a level 30, level 45, 50. That can elevate me to the next level. Like Drake has done with prior artists. Think reverse. Same idea when it comes to applying for a job. You know, I want the highest position, but not willing to work at the bottom of the position, even though you have the credentials for the high position. A lot of companies want to see that you're really about this job and will really go from the bottom up, not starting from the up. That's what they want to see. It's reverse psychology. It's a reverse game because they want to see that you got what it takes, that you know about the industry, and that you know, and that you would do what it needs to be done for the company. And in some cases, you don't have to go the hardest route. Most people get promoted of doing the smallest things because the smallest things are the important things, and those important things is about how can you move the needle to then grow whatever you're growing. Not what you could do to keep the needle at the space it's at, but how to push the needle up.
Shit like that. No, you DJ that shit and you make sure the crowd is entertained. And while I'm doing my dance and while I'm doing my shit, not only am I getting my shit done, because nowadays, and I'm not trying to sound old, I'm just speaking facts, a lot of people aren't even paying attention to what I'm doing on the shit. When I see my mentions on Instagram, it's literally people not looking at the stage, filming themselves, just vibing to the music. They way in the back, vibing to the fucking music, and they don't even know what I'm doing up there. So if they not looking at me, I need to give them something that they can.
What he's doing is time stretching the song to match the beat to put underneath the beat for T-Pain. That's what he's doing. He's time stretching the song so the beats per measure fits for what T-Pain wants.
And nostalgia ain't gonna fucking do it all the time. So you gotta bring in other shit like that.
I agree. So we're not here for this. We don't here for this.
Once you realize who you are.
Hours just for an intro. Next level shit right there. This is tough. And this is what I gotta spend the next, roughly speaking, 2 years learning. On top of me still putting out music, me making content, me finding another job. And I'm not saying that to complain, but as I'm even talking, I'm super excited. I'm super excited to learn all this. I'm super excited to dive into this space. I'm super excited to create this the way I want to create it. I'm so insanely excited. It is 1 a.m. I'm usually in bed, shower, watching something else on YouTube, and I'm super excited to just hear the snippet of this and go, I can't wait to get my own version. I can't wait to make my masterpiece. I can't wait to showcase this and say, yes, I created this motherfucker. I am that GOAT. I am that legend. I cannot wait. Everything else is a distraction. I cannot wait to get to this. And I gotta learn different avenues, different aspects, because there's no one video that's gonna teach you this. It's scouring through different videos, understanding different processes, different aspects, and this is why I want to stream, because I want to deep dive into this space. So, whomever watches this from the future to from now can see, like, I'm hungry for this. I strive for this. I have a record of me learning this. Because I don't really have much records to say, like, hey, I've been doing music for 7 years with a whole team, and we was running around Binghamton between the university, the community college, and just downtown in general. I have clips, but I don't have, like, practices. I don't have many people that can, per se, vouch. Like if I go to every single person to vouch, not everybody gonna vouch the way, you know, the people that knew me off day one since 2013. And mind you, they don't know 2 people right now. This is just insane, man. Like the things that one can come up with. I just can't wait, man. I gotta figure out how to learn and process my mind to get to this level. That's what I need to do. As I'm building and putting out content for you guys, this is what I need to work on.
Some of you are holding on to some real good memories that are no longer current memories. And you need to let them go, so that you can get what's next.
Remind you, for the idea of what he's trying to create, every second matters. Every second matters.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas.
I ain't even know it, ain't know it, ain't know it, know it. Take the car.
That's dope.
Spending all of my money.
Yeah, I was saying that to tell us. This is fire.
Oh my god!
That's fucking wild.
That shit is hard.
Oh my god!
That shit
Yeah.
is hard.
Yeah.
Yo, that's how you start a show right there, brother.
That shit
Good
is
job.
hard.
That's how you start a fucking show right there.
Now I kind of want to see the Coachella just a little bit of it. I kind of want to see Coachella just a little bit of it. All right, can we find it real fast? I think it was earlier. Yep.
This Friday,
It's the grand opening.
you're invited.
Let me in, man.
He also used this beat on his other performances before, earlier this year and last year, if I'm not mistaken, from what I've seen from clips. So for this matchup with Coachella, perfect setup. The simplicity of the dancing too. Like Chris Brown doesn't dance extremely hard unless it's certain moments. Certain moments when he dances hard. But like majority of the time, especially when it's choreographed stuff, it's very minimal type of energy that's to the beat. And I first witnessed it hand, like as far as me like doing similar things before. The crowd goes nuts over it because they don't expect you to move. It's like, oh my God, like he can dance too. Like, oh my God, he's gonna show us a move in the middle of whatever he's doing. Like, that's crazy. And like sometimes while you performing and it, like, guess how all this was set up. He had to get the song ready at the least. For the song ready, then he has to get the dancers in the lighting situation to figure out what type of VJing he wants to get done, what type of how the dancers want to perform for their set. And this is my assumption, all done within a matter of weeks. Maybe 3 to 5 at tops. I could be completely wrong because I don't know. Let's see, mention it in the stream here and mention it on his YouTube channel. But yeah. And then even after the song's finished, you gotta figure out the dressing. Like, yeah, it's a lot. I don't think they got. I know they have other people, but I don't think they got any more of his performance. It clearly seems like I am recording as Coachella just ended. He only had one of his, everybody else. Okay, well, that's gonna be it. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Oh, tired. And hanging out with me and showcasing this. I definitely want to hit Coachella at one part of my life. I know this is more so for legacy acts, but Even if I get the small stage, I ain't gonna lie, like that's not enough for me because I want to be on the big stage eventually at some point. But yeah, nah, I'm excited for my journey to becoming this large. So I won't stream until maybe some point later on this weekend. Because I do want to chop this video up and see, you know, what I can make out of this as far as content-wise. And I was supposed to do my Kingdom Hearts stream Sunday. We'll see that happens because I have a lot planned. And I don't think I'm going to be able to go through every Kingdom Hearts game with the minimum amount of time I have for everything. But we're gonna figure it out as the days go on. But if I don't stream, just know I am working on music. I actually might stream the music over Kingdom Hearts. And I really want to play Kingdom Hearts. But I think I might stream the music over Kingdom Hearts. We'll see. Alright, though. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.